Jack Elam finally breaks his silence on James Garner, and what comes out is not scandal or bitterness, but a candid, layered reflection shaped by respect, frustration, and the complicated realities of working in classic Hollywood, because Elam explains that James Garner was unlike most leading men of their era, effortlessly charming on screen while quietly resisting the rigid studio expectations behind the scenes. And Elam, known for his intense presence and distinctive eye, admits that early on he struggled to reconcile Garner's relaxed, almost casual approach with the discipline and toughness that defined so many actors who came up through hard westerns and war films, and while audiences saw Garner as easygoing and likable, Elam says there was a steel beneath that surface, a man who knew exactly where his limits were and refused to be pushed past them by studios or producers, something Elam came to admire even if it initially rubbed him the wrong way, and he recalls moments on set where Garner's calm confidence contrasted sharply with the tension others carried, not because Garner didn't care, but because he refused to let the industry consume him emotionally, and Elam admits that in an era when suffering was often worn as a badge of authenticity, Garner's refusal to play that game was quietly radical, and over time Elam realized that Garner's strength was not loud or intimidating, but rooted in self-respect and fairness, especially in how he treated crew members and fellow actors, never acting above anyone despite his star power, and Elam also acknowledges that Garner paid a price for standing his ground, clashing with studios and risking his career to protect his principles, a gamble Elam says few truly appreciated at the time, and looking back, Elam believes much of the tension he once felt came from envy mixed with misunderstanding, because Garner managed to succeed without becoming hardened or cynical, something many actors of their generation found difficult to achieve, and now, with the benefit of distance and age, Elam says the truth about James Garner is that he was exactly what Hollywood needed but rarely deserved, a leading man who combined talent with decency and strength with humility, and in finally speaking openly, Jack Elam reframes their shared history not as rivalry or resentment, but as a lesson in how different paths through the same unforgiving system can reveal deeper truths about character, legacy, and what it really means to last, a reminder that quiet integrity often leaves the longest shadow, here on Hollywood Spotlight.